Notice anything different about us? We had a new SP Letterman jackets. These are dropping
October 13th, 11 a.m. PST.
This quality is stupid. I'm not even gonna talk about it.
Yeah, just if you guys want it, strawberrypark.store. Follow the Instagram, Strawberry Park. We're giving away a couple of these. Once these are gone, they're gone forever. If you want to have the one and only SP varsity jacket.
Everyone's been waiting for these. We've been waiting to drop them. It was
Literally.
like, it's time. Just Stop Oil protesters prevent a mom and her children from boarding their flight. The mother explains how she recently lost her father and they're relying on this holiday to uplift their spirits. The protesters didn't care. I hate these people.
And I want this to stay back, and my kids are relying on this holiday. We're gonna miss it. We're gonna miss our flight.
All the old ass motherfucker. I have a fucking flight to get to.
Damn.
Wow.
Blocking up the whole fucking road. Oh. Stop oil.
So I obviously have my own thoughts about that. These people are notorious for being annoying as fuck. Look, there's a lot of humanitarian issues and climate and oil and fracking or whatever other bullshit's gonna destroy the world. But like, can I get to my flight though? Like, I didn't have nothing to do with this.
Yeah, and I appreciate the cause if you guys care about this, but I have somewhere to be.
Blocking the road is not gonna stop the oil.
I was told that like we're just so far gone that it's already like unreversible. Like the only thing that ever helped was probably COVID, right? Because things probably came to a pause and like that probably showed a big difference, but
when they say just stop oil, I don't even really know what that means. So like, you're in the street, I'm a bystander who don't really know what the hell you're talking about. I don't even know.
Yeah, and you're just in the way. Is there not like another place they can do this? Like I've seen the strikers in LA that are for writers, but they're like on a sidewalk at least. Like I can still get from point A to point B. But let's say like you like support this, but now you're pissed because you missed your flight. People are getting mad at you and you're almost backfiring what you were trying to get along, which was everybody to support this. You probably lost a couple allies just because of making at least one person miss their flight.
Yeah, because assuming there was someone who's like, no, I agree with y'all, but can I get to my flight though?
Exactly, and now you just be like, you know what, f all this, I don't care. And I'm gonna drive extra fast and burn more oil.
If that's me, I'm committing a crime. I'm driving, I'm giving him a love tap.
Hey, that's the only way it's gonna get him to move, right?
If not, I am on camera, I'm gonna say I will try to like drop kick one of them old people, run up, boom, 300 Spartan, 300 kick down the fucking hole.
Dad, what are you doing?
Shut up, it's these damn oil protesters again.
What are people saying though?
Showing how uncaring you are while pleading with everyone to care about your cause is not a smart way to go about things.
That's how I felt.
Yeah, if you're trying to get people to buy into then maybe don't piss them off and ruin their day and ruin their flight and their vacation.
Exactly.
Give those people jaywalking tickets and arrest them if they continue to prevent people from getting to where they need to go.
Yeah, facts, is there not like police out here watching this happen?
I'm pretty thankful that Indiana has specific laws that allow people to be arrested if they block roadways.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it should be a law. It should absolutely be a law. You can stand with a picket sign wherever you want, as long as it's not actually disrupting roadways and like blocking people. Because you brought up the LA
Oh yeah, the
SAG after.
the writers.
I would like to do a bit more research into that. We can't speak about it right now, but that's been going on for all year.
Yeah, the writers on protests.
Writers on protest.
Yeah, because I guess they're trying to get more of a cut from the streams of these movies. Like writers will get paid less, but then it makes millions of dollars on the streams.
Writers of films and TV shows are now on strike. The central issue in negotiation is writers' share of pay for the shows that stream on Netflix and similar outlets. The union represents 11,500 writers of film, television, and other entertainment forms now on strike.
And I was hearing it was like the top writers, like the top ones too. And they're all down by like the studios out front with their signs, pay writers more.
Thousands gathered up for massive rallies in downtown LA on Friday to support the ongoing Writers Guild of America strike. More than dozens of unions joined the writers in solidarity, including the United Teachers of LA, service employees, SAG actors and whatnot, congressmen, whatever. The writers have been on strike since May 2nd, marking the 4th week of strikers seen picketing outside studios every day. I've been seeing them.
Oh yeah, no, they've been out there for a couple months nonstop. I was told by somebody, it's like, well, what's gonna happen is they're gonna keep protesting, but then they're gonna keep losing money in their bank, and they're probably just gonna have to end up agreeing to whatever the terms are, and that's how it goes. Because yeah, you're outside protesting, and I feel like they have a right to, but then the billionaires are just driving through the gate, like, get out of the way, and they're going back up to their office. They're looking out their window, like, yeah, give it a couple more months, they're gonna need a job again. But then I've heard from other people that the shows aren't making even as much money as people think. think they are. I don't know too much about it.
You know what? There's an Andrew Schultz. He made a tweet about it. He made an X about it because it's X now instead of
Oh
Twitter.
yeah, X.
So I've been seeing these people out on the street every day, picketing and stuff.
strike.
I'm personally not a protester myself. I got other stuff to do, but
What if it was your job? What if it was like YouTube wasn't paying you now?
I'd probably get a different job. Because it's almost like, what do you do? It might be a pessimistic view of like, well, what am I gonna do? Because
When it's a billion-dollar company, just think it's like that. Your voice doesn't matter. Do you think?
if you have a corrupt boss, like if, okay, let's say YouTube's being super
But
corrupt.
it could work with YouTubers just because we actually have followers. So what if every big YouTuber went on a strike?
And they ain't doing that.
Yeah, but they're not. But I'm saying like even if the big YouTubers were getting paid too for a reason. I wonder if we have followers. I don't know. When you're the writer, nobody really knows who you are. So that's also unfair that you're just kind of like part of the whole process.
Yeah, and if you have a corrupt boss, you could either fight it, like try to fight against the boss,
Walk
or
it, leave it.
do something else. It's up to you whether you want to decide which is more worth it for you. That's why I like doing YouTube, because there's not really a boss necessarily. Like,
And there's rules to follow. Like this isn't.
There are rules.
It's not our platform.
thoughts on the Hollywood strike. The real issue is that actors and writers want fair residual payments from the streamers. In order to define what is fair, the streamers will need to share how many people are actually watching their shows. And here lies the problem. My suspicion is that the streamers are refusing to share the viewership's numbers, not because they're being cheap, but because no one is watching, and revealing extremely low viewership would kill the stock price. So, if most of these streamers are losing money in an effort to gain market share, the only justification for their spending is their stock price being high. Once that stock price tanks with the real viewership's numbers, the streamers will have to cut back on spending, which means way less shows will be greenlit, and the budget for those shows will be severely reduced, which means way less acting gigs and writing gigs. So essentially, if the actors and directors strike is successful by making the streamers release their real viewership, the strike will essentially force the streamers to hire less actors and directors, so they're just striking themselves out of work. Just a hunch though. I can't.
Yeah, I don't know if they're low or not. I wouldn't know. I've heard that, but I've heard people saying that no, they're still racking in billions, and like even if they wanted a 0.5%, it's the least they could do. So I don't really have a size. I don't really know if are they gatekeeping this crazy amount of money, or is it really that bad? So we can't show the numbers because now we're gonna ruin. Oh my God, if your favorite show is only being viewed by you and nobody else, then it's nobody's gonna watch that show now. So
Now, let's say, all right, everyone's on strike. No one's writing. Does it look like anything's dismantled or like the Hollywood and the streamings have collapsed?
no, because it's like as sad as it is, like that's a job that somebody will replace you. Like there's gonna be somebody that's talented and just will take a job for anything. If they're still paying less, I'll take it. So
Well, I'm not gonna work. Well, I will.
I heard now that they're even having like AI write scripts, and then they're taking a human just to tweak all the stuff because there needs to be that human touch on stuff. So at that point, they can pay people even less now if they can get the AI to kind of branch out the whole thing. I don't know what even a salary looks like for a writer. Maybe it's already pretty good and it could be better, or it's not that good at all. So at this point, they're like, yo, streams have taken over the world, so pay us more. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw some of the like active friends I had on my Instagram. They were out there, and I was just like, I don't know. And then if now they're not working, they're on strike, so now they're getting no money.
Yeah, they're unemployed.
So how long can you do it for?
Not that long, probably. Not in LA.
The big CEO's like, hey, bro, I'm holding on to this.